Cuba starts giving out free preventive HIV pill.
Here's a summary of the article.
Cuba started giving out free pre-exposure prophylaxis pills to prevent the spread of HIV in healthy people, a program that is currently in the trial phase. The pills, which reduce by 90% the probability of acquiring the virus, have been given since last March 6 to 28 to people from the municipality of Cardenas, in the western province of Matanzas, where 234 people with HIV live and every year about 30 new cases are registered. Pre-exposure prophylaxis includes the daily administration of antiretroviral drugs on a continuous basis to HIV seronegative people who have a substantial risk, above average, of contracting the virus. In 1985, 4 years after the disease was discovered, the first case of HIV/AIDS in a Cuban who had been for 2 years in Mozambique, Africa, was detected in Cuba. Since then more than 28,000 people with the virus have been diagnosed on the island. At the beginning of the epidemic, Cuban patients were interned in facilities far from the cities where they were given treatment and were forbidden to leave, except on rare occasions, to prevent the spread of the disease. According to the latest available data, there are currently 23,283 people living with HIV in Cuba, with a mortality rate of 17%. On the island, a combination of 5 antiretroviral drugs manufactured in the country with other imported antiretroviral drugs, certified by the World Health Organization, are available to patients free of charge.
This post received a score of 3,585, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Didn't know HIV was a problem in Cuba. Seems like the testing is getting better, opposed to the percent of population infected increasing.
Is there a place HIV isn't a problem?
It hasn't taken off in Antarctica unless there are a bunch of secret, underground penguin bathhouses I'm unaware of.
According to Flat Earth theory, that's where the lizardmen created HIV.
What a bunch of idiots. It is known that the lizardmen habitat is on the rainforest, swamps, and the desert regions. Everyone knows that the Antarctic region is controlled by the Penguin Empire, and they are in charge of maintaining the ice wall.
From the article.
Cuba, a third world country, can do this, but the US, the greatest nation ever, you can go bankrupt for a mere unexpected hospital visit?
Cuba is great at medicine, it's crazy. They export doctors all the time, even. Their medical schools are really respected, and they even have a lot of international students at ELAM, a medical school meant specifically for foreigners, which is crazy considering how many embargoes and sanctions the country is under.
They're that good with medicine that they have a longer life expectancy than the USA, despite the Cuban GDP per capita being lower than the average US healthcare spend.
Replace Cuban with American and this'll probably still be true. Sad face.
Filthy commies and the socialized medicine.
When will these radical commies learn that a government isn't supposed to put the well-being of their citizens over profits? Uncultured swine.
Hey, that's not fair. The U.S. government is laser-focused on providing for its citizens. The wealthy ones, anyway. I have heard that Cuba's healthcare system is next level. I don't know if that's true or not, but it can't be that hard to beat the USA's shitty system.
It's really good in terms of access to treatment, the structure of treatment facilities, and innovation under limited circumstances. But on that last point, the embargo they've been under for so long also limits their access to necessary materials, medicine, etc. The embargo is with the United States. Almost every other nation trades with Cuba. Hell, Cuba exports doctors to other countries since their medical system is so good.
You're right, with the addition that the US punishes foreign businesses that trade with Cuba, resulting in many multinational companies not trading with Cuba in fear the US is going to forbid them from doing business in the USA. It's similar to the Iran sanctions, and it shows clearly the US bully tactics against countries they don't like for some reason. There are probably 50 to 60 countries around the world that are brutal banana republics, and the US couldn't care less about them.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.